not a class feat, it really tends to drop off at some point.
Yeah. What I was asking though, Safi, is like,
Yes.
what does it mean when it says your proficiency ranks for medium armor, light armor, and unarmored defense increase to expert? Does that mean I just get like more AC or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it
And
is,
If you're... Go ahead, Seth.
pretty sure it already does that automatically. Yeah, your medium, light armor, and unarmed are already experts. Claire, your proficiency, in case you forgot, you know that skill thing where you click the button and it makes it go up by 2?
Right.
Yeah, like if you were a standard mage and you were trying to be like a battle mage, that'd be useful because that would increase your ability to wear armor. But at our level, we should be all expert in the kind of armor we're using.
Yeah, I already have that. I just like, okay, well, that's pointless.
Hey, Claire.
Yeah.
Let's see. Looking for a certain feat. What is that feat that lets you get stuff out of your bag as if you always had it?
Prescient
cool.
consumable and prescient something else. General feats.
Oh, it's not a skill feat. Dang it.
I'm not gonna worry about too hard. I'll look as we play, and I'll find it. I'll find something. Sharpie's being a little distracting because she's like scratching around in a cardboard box behind me, so I'm like hearing like this cardboard noise.
She's making the sound of her people, Claire.
She is, yeah.
Even if that sound is that you're a dummy.
Wait.
Anyways, I'm good on my stuff. I got my potions. Oh wait, I need to remove the money from the loot bag though.
I think it says a lot that I'm perfectly able to tolerate Claire week in, week out, being a big old dummy.
I mean, we do talk often about how we handle Claire being alive.
But I can't handle a bunch of randos in a fucking Pathfinder 1E game who claim to be better at it than Claire ever would be.
To be fair, they're randos, so you don't know them too well. So like the tolerance level.
2 of them were clearly experienced enough to have the wherewithal to go, hey, these werewolves have damage resistance 10. Maybe we should get some silver for the 3/4 of our team that use melee attacks. But no! And then they leave the mage behind to get flanked, and no one thinks about maybe doing something about that. Like, pretty much 3/4 of the team fucking died because they had no fucking clue what they were doing. They were so abhorrently selfish in their tactics. There was no communication. There was no plan. There was no fallback. There was nothing. No effort to retreat. No effort to buy something fresh and, take care of that. Some people did no damage at all because they weren't strong enough and they needed silver, and no one bothered to tell them. The veterans league, no, silver. What's that? One of us has a silver weapon. We're good to go. We only need one person out of 4 to do anything. Did that fucking Conjuration Wizard really think that his magic summoned pets were going to bypass DR10? No! Ugh. And then there's that asshat who keeps going, I'm gonna roll knowledge to see if I already know this. Because he already did. He was already like, oh, it's a werewolf. That means he's a werewolf, right? Can I roll to see if I know he's a werewolf? That means the thing I know? All I could say is, Jesus fuck Christ, I don't care. I don't... Got a headache from them. They wanted to play video games, and they wanted to play it with less tangible care than the people who play Final Fantasy XIV.
Ew.
I mean, I know some people play Final Fantasy XIV with hardcore care. I've been not talking to some people because they've never been around because of Final Fantasy XIV.
Thanks, Claire.
Also, I'm pretty sure we sold off this, leather armor in the loot box, right?
I think so, yeah.
I'm just erasing the stuff I know we sold off, so it's not taking up space.
God damn it, are gonna update clocks or what? Oh, the combat numbers are back.
Yay.
Did we keep that wand of widening for any reason? Because we only have one person who would use it. Or did we sell
I
that?
think we sold the wands.
Yeah.
And the
Unless someone
staff.
wanted them. Yeah, did you want them?
No.
Okay, so the only thing we're keeping in there is the silver feathers and the skeleton key, because it's a skeleton key.
Yeah. Sharp bait for F's sake, please.
I hope she dukes you, Claire. How dare you interrupt her? Looks at you, gives you that look, goes. Duk. Why do ferrets make strange little noises?
What do ferrets do?
What is the deal with airline food?
What's the deal with airline ferrets?
What's the deal with Clairline foods?
Anyways, I'm good to go.
For some reason, it refreshed on me.
Oh, it did
Oh,
that to
same.
me too.
Yeah. Because it turned on the combat numbers module.
Ah,
Oh, so that's what that was. Okay.
Well, so far none of you have found any of the, I guess, the other things that can be found around.
There are things to be found.
There are things to be found.
I want to go look for things to be found.
well, it's a brand new day. After we talked to the guys who just showed up at our door, we can
Oh yeah, but
explore.
first
Oh yeah, shit, that was going on.
I need to. I really hope they fix these clocks soon because they were really nice to have.
The Discord ones, or
No, no, no. The little clocks that used to track your time. There used to be like a thing, like a very mini-esque sheet that allowed me to quickly count things up. Like a little
ah,
tally thing. Indeed, it is morning when you are bothered because I think it's only fair that we start off on a fresh day with your booties on, you new spells in your back pocket. When you find out that over 40 people are standing in front of your front door and they demand to challenge you.
Hand raises. Can we have breakfast first?
Can you have breakfast first? I'm a teacher. You wouldn't understand.
I'm a teacher, I understand.
Can you?
Will you permit us to have breakfast first?
And then he still just goes, can you permit?
Okay, he doesn't know what he's talking about anymore.
I can't imagine that it's very healthy for a school system to have enough teachers who are like that. You're fucked either way. Apparently, teachers are thrown under the bus once more. That's the next.
Especially this state that I'm currently in.
Chicago Teachers Union are called a bunch of bullies by the fucking mayor because she doesn't want to deal with that shit. It's hilarious.
There's a bill being passed, probably being passed in Indiana, where I currently am,
Oh, I know.
that teachers have to be neutral on the subject of Nazis.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how I would teach that lesson neutral. It's like, yeah, the Nazis killed like 6.2 million Jews, invaded tons of countries, killed tons of people. Make your own decisions if that's good or bad.
Let's go talk about the Kristallnacht. You know, the perfectly neutral event that has no connotations whatsoever.
Yep, I can give you information without peppering it with the idea that this is not a good thing.
Wanting to put all the gang camps perfectly neutral. That should be permitted in this country of freedom.
Well, I mean, it should
liberty.
be up to you to decide if that should be permitted, not me. I shouldn't tell you that's bad.
But the point is, you are not allowed breakfast. They want to challenge you right the heck now.
No, I wanted to be nice. I was gonna offer them something. I mean, I wasn't actually, because there's like 40 of them. I'm not gonna cook that much. That would take forever.
I mean, it'd take an insane mad person to cook 40 meals of rice for 40 people.
Bella, you just need a really big pot, and you can easily make one for Ford.
Good John twitches a little bit at hearing that much rice cooking.
You have to cook 50 portions because don't forget the guides are also there, and you probably want to have some extra just in case someone scoops up too much.
Yeah, sure.
Be like 54 servings for that many, 64 servings for that many people. That'd be a full Nintendo.
Full on Nintendo.
Yeah, like you have to account for like the small bellies of the small folk and the big bellies of the big folk.
Thanks, Claire.
Okay, okay, well, let's just go kick some asses. I'm annoyed. I didn't get breakfast yet.
Our breath is just like sort of look at them as there's a lot of it. Is this allowed?
your
No one said it wasn't.
your guide gives you the answer that they usually give in those animal sports movies.
There's no rule against it.
Oh, F word.
I'm sorry, we tried to find a way to take him down, but unfortunately,
It turns out when they said, a 4-person team, it turns out that was the minimum.
Yeah, we're
No.
the minimum. What's the maximum? Yes.
no. There's no, there's no. It's there's also somewhat of an implication that this team used to be bigger.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, they were called Hana's Hundreds because apparently that was the amount they started with.
Okay, they are losing people fast.
Just gonna
Yeah,
war
but
of attrition this tournament.
yeah, I guess so.
Thanks,
Okay.
Claire.
I'm gonna scream at them trying to figure out which one I'm getting to. How many feathers?
Let me pull up the PDF. Yeah. Unpacking across the universe. That's the player's guide. Whoops. There we go. Oh, hey, it's Fortress of the Huanti. Adventure Chapter 2, Day 2. Facing Hana's Hundreds. Let's take a look-see. Okay, here we go. They wager 2 of their silver feathers for the match.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Kujan leans over to the living doll. Hey, if we challenge him to a drink off, do you get drunk?
Wait, what?
If we make this into a drinking contest, do you get drunk?
I've never tried.
Curious.
What if that's like the one thing that just like turns the child love magic off?
What?
I'm sorry. By the way, that's child comma love.
Yeah, Claire.
Yeah, you gotta remember your commas in that one.
Oh, there's a really big comma, so no one gets confused.
It's one of the classic commas. It's like a little dagger.
Just make it a semicolon at that point. Claire.
Yes, it's yeah, look, emboldened semicolon.
It's not a hyphen
exclamation
though.
point.
Do not hyphenate that.
Hyphenated.
You know, just press enter a couple times.
Just a few line breaks.
Anyway, as you may see, you are standing in front of a group of quite a few individuals, tightly packed together, forming something that vaguely resembles tactics.
Okay.
Are they at the front door? We're not at the front door.
Yeah, you're not at the front
No,
door because you move into the little battle area that's in your house, unless you want to have it somewhere else.
I think we're going here.
Yeah,
Excellent.
area work.
Unfortunately, due to the way the rules work, Hana technically qualifies as an underdog
Wait, how?
because they lost a lot of people, and that's kind of the qualifier they were using, is that a lot of people go down every match. So, unfortunately, they gain the underdog benefits. Let's see what they roll.
Wow.
Bark, bark.
Also, I have persistent bleed damage for some reason.
Oh gosh.
You've rested. You probably don't anymore.
Yeah, you can just delete that off your sheet.
Oh, wait, yeah.
That's boring. That doesn't work for them.
What was it?
Oh. Okay, that one's not even fun for right now. Effectively, they get a round of preparation, but I don't think they can do anything with that. Because they're not casters and they're just, like, running at people. Oh. All losing team members become quickened 2. Oh, that's going to be hilarious. That's going to be just great. Thank you, Lupile. You're not involved in this. Alright, put yourself where you want to be.
I'm paused.
I'm fine.
No,
Uh,
you're
I'm gonna
not
stand
paused.
right here.
Can do no belly. Gonna make
Maleficent and I are gonna be it. Yeah. Actually, no, we're gonna be in the pit. Wait, no. The pit is in the back. Not over here. Right here, right?
I mean, well, wait.
Oh yeah, the pit's like all the way over there.
Bella, where'd you go?
To the pit.
Oh, fair enough.
It's over here. Right?
Yeah, this
We're
is the
in
fighting pit. I dropped you
Okay.
Yeah,
literally in
we're
it.
in the pit.
Yeah, we
We're
were
right here,
already in
Bella.
it.
Wait, then why was I over? Wait.
Arbeth is just gonna let you all handle this over here. She's not claiming. But
Then it's-
wait, where's Baby Brows?
Probably
Baby
not
Brows.
around.
Why can't you quicken to 2 so? Oh, God damn it! Really? Really? Well, that's
Yeah,
just
because
dumb.
for me, Kushan is over here. With Baby Brows.
Baby brows.
Baby Brows.
Yeah, because I'm in the middle.
You say that like you say Pepsi Man. Or maybe reload or something. I don't know. Anyway, up. Uh-oh.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Round 1. Hana's
Fight.
the enforcer announces that the match has officially started, and Hana's 100 emerges and erupts into a flurry of shouting, screaming, and weapons swinging. I don't know how troops really work, but I think the way it works is that it just kind of forms up and then it gets the move. It's really weird. Troop movement. Here we go. The team first four rows up is is a free action to. Oh man, why are these things so goofy? There's least troop. Oh gosh, there. Thank you. Was hoping you would mention the amounts. This works like a gargantuan creature moving. Actually, let's put it over here because they're a big group. They're a big boy. They move on over. A flurry of blades. Which one was it going for? Not that one. Not that one. I added a new one. What are you doing, me? There we go. Nope. What? I'm just pissed off now because it removed one of the actions that I added. Or is it on this one? Where did it go? Okay, I'm just gonna jump through some maps now because I'm curious. I know I added something to them. This one? Where's Hannah's hundreds? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Well,
Oh, there you are. You have to come with me right now, Hannah's hundreds.
could lead you by the hand.
There's the one that I thought I was going to be using. Yoink, yoink.
Oh no, they look the same.
Well, you know, that tends to happen when you're a single homogeneous mass of people.
There's a lot of people.
As their first move, as their second and third actions, which they have 5, they start screaming a hell of a lot.
Oh.
So, Bei
Must you?
and Kuchen. Oh god, I do public here. Thank you. There we go.
Oh, that's a big save.
It's a big will save. To be fair, it's a lot of people, and they're very loud.
You're distracted by the room. Like they got those like really annoying horns.
Vuvuzelas.
Yeah.
Kuchen.
I'm rolling.
That's a critical failure. Your ears ring with how loud these people are.
No.
You lose an action just flinching from the intensity. And you're deafened for a brief moment, during which you cannot hear your friends. Okay, and here we go. And secondly, they all wield what are they again? I think they wield.
Wait, is this a fear effect?
Yes. Why wouldn't it be?
Oh, yeah, I was looking at my ability wrong. Never mind, doesn't affect me. I was looking at Dragon's Presence, but it doesn't work here.
Next up, I want a DC 33 fort save as these many blades just start go back and they just start grabbing randomly at everyone in the area.
And here comes a charmed life.
Be in Kuchen. Fort saves, please.
Oops.
It's because of funny reasons. Arbeth is very resistant to grabby hands. And they use 2 actions for that. Oh, they use 2 actions for that, so they roll this damage. Pummel.
So this is turned into a gang beat suddenly.
Then they firmly hold on to Bay in various places. They got a leg. They got an ear. There's just so many hands, Kuchen. Kuchen, you are a lot. You are frightened, flat-footed, immobilized, stunned, deafened, and frightened too.
Okay, but they made a mistake. They're currently holding the kobold.
They
who
are
has
holding
dragon
you.
breath.
They're probably also trying to tip you upside down or something.
I can breathe fire into the crowd.
Like, this isn't a gibbering mouther. They probably just surround you and they hold you upside down. They start kicking you in the face.
Yeah, so I'm breathing fire over the majority of them.
Well, then do it! Do it already!
Dude,
Who are you waiting for? Their permission? They ain't gonna give it.
Okay, so it's this. They have to roll a reflex save.
How good are these many people? No, not that great. Oh no.
Haha, they don't succeed.
Excellent.
But because it's dragon's breath, I get to do D8s.
Alright. Before we go too much further, this thing doesn't even help with that. Great.
No, it doesn't.
I wonder if I can. Ooh, give me a moment. I'm gonna fix this for you.
Oh, okay. I will wait.
Okay, if I did this correctly, Cobalt Breath should now work with D8s.
Sound of wrenches and spanners going on in the background.
Gosh, I'm very. Oh, so here we go. Actor level divided by 2. Oh, that's pretty cute. I really need to learn a couple of macro tricks. Alright. Big old God of Flame. No, I don't want to edit their token. No, I clicked back. Accident. So they take a lot of damage.
They're also standing on glass.
Presumably. I wouldn't glass someone's backyard that isn't even yours.
Yeah, by glass their feet.
That is your whole turn because you were stunned one. This all goes away.
I
As you
assume that would probably make them drop me.
I mean, there's a lot of them. They're kind of all around you. Like I said, there's like at least 40 people in this group. Bea,
That's me.
you are gripped firmly. Luckily, because of your flat effect, you are emotionally completely unaffected by the loud yelling.
Same face.
I was distracted. I didn't even hear them. Probably to start, best bet is getting out from the grab. Or no, if you try to cast spells, then it breaks thing. Well, they yeah. So I'm gonna try and break out. Where?
Nice roll.
Let go of me.
Oh no. Try to break free. Their DC is actually 40 because there's so many hands.
Wow. Okay.
Basically,
Let's see how it is.
for one, they function as like a higher level creature than you are, so their numbers are already bigger. But again, there's like so many people holding on to you right now. Honestly, be better off trying that flat check than trying to escape a grapple. Actually, no, your odds are pretty good. You just need a 14. Huh. It turns out you're actually pretty good at this.
Yeah, it's kind of what I do is fight things.
So what you gonna do with the rest of your time? But yeah,
Well, the rest of the actions, I'm gonna cast some spells. Well, a spell, I guess, and kind of do a whistle and call out a bunch of animals to attack.
oh, if they're going with numbers, you go with numbers. I like this. This is a good idea.
Feral Shades. A wave of gray mist formed from negative energy spills out from your outstretched hand, briefly taking the shape of a pack of. What?
Deal 2d4 slashing and 2d4 negative damage to creatures in the area. The shades set upon the vulnerable with greater ferocity and heightened.
All right.
Also, it's a cone, so you're targeting multiple, like my attack did.
Oh, that was a really bobo roll.
And they
Therefore-
super
theref-
succeed.
All right.
I mean, I
so
imagine
fort
that-
is good, reflex bad. Got it.
I imagine some of them are like a little panic, but for the most part, they. Oof. Arbith. It's gonna be your fight because they're basically a swarm.
Arbith pulls out a friggin' nuka grenade.
Thanks, Claire.
Right. So they need to let go of my friends. First, we're gonna do a little Artoka's Fire with an Alchemist Fire Moderate, and Chuck that I have in my inventory, which I can't reduce until he's the attack. That's a little weird.
Be right back.
Okay,
Okay.
I got a target. I want Chuck. Oh, wait, one second. I have to click Artoka's Fire and wait. Does this? I mean, it's all one target, even though they're technically many targets. So I can
Yep.
sticky bomb this, right?
Sure.
Yeah, they function as a large creature.
Gargantuan, actually.
Okay.
They
Take this.
big.
Take this.
Oh no, but they still take
Hero
splash damage.
point. Hero point.
I'm here. No, yeah, I'm hero pointing that. So
That's a hit.
because
Then.
that's okay. Let me reduce the hero point and okay, dabblage.
Let's see. Bomb roll put that 19 damage. Breakdown. 2 splash. Okay, so that becomes 29. Just throwing a single bomb in there. A few of them just go ah because they just can't take it. There's so many of them that the splash hits so many individual people.
And it's sticky.
Yeah, there are, a couple of them are just running away on fire, like you see in boom shooters like Blood.
There's a lot of fire hitting these people.
Well, I have two of these. While they're on fire, I'm throwing a Peshin grenade at them.
Wait a minute, I have 2 hands.
Hey, this is why I told you to buy those, Claire.
Goddamn baby Ying.
Buy them. No, I had these made apparently. I had
Just
two of
throw
them for
your
another
bomb
fight.
already, Claire.
What are these misses?
No.
Well, I mean, this is a multiple attack penalty.
I mean,
where
their
you
AC is
hit.
37.
Okay, that's fine.
There are a lot of combat-trained individuals, and other weapons create this flurry where it's very hard to get anything in. Like the bomb just gets bounced around and lands somewhere adjacent to them.
Yeah.
However, because it still does a bunch of splash damage, weapon specialization expanded splash. Oh yeah, so it does the 7 plus the 2 mix for. No wait, that is the total. Total of 7, 17 damage. Even when you miss, a bunch of them at the edge, like have to jump aside and lose their cool. Bethany.
Yeah.
We're on double
What
fire.
I'm gonna do?
If we hit we've hit a threshold. They actually the group shrinks.
Okay.
They have officially reduced to a 3x3 square of dudes.
And actually to send my dude into overdrive. Let's just see how overdrive he is. The crafting DC of 31, I believe.
Hey,
Aha. Meter exceed.
No.
So he is now at half. I mean, at a normal success. Hold on. I think I dragged that on right. Did I? Yeah. And we're just gonna make our way. Dunk, dunk,
Wait,
dunk.
where's my?
Good tap.
Oh, there it
Yeah.
is. Babu. Give me a moment. I'm looking some.
Did you just move into my square, Bella?
Oh, I did? I can't see you.
Babu. Despite being a rather large mass, they seem to have no ability to actually make attacks of opportunity.
So what I will do is I am going to... It's the instrumental fist. I forget. Where the hell's the explode action? There it is. Explode.
Buckets.
Thanks, Bella. Oh no, they're bad at reflex.
Take 48.
They were on fire and now they're too cold. They are confused.
No, they will take 68. Thank you.
And also, I'm gonna use a hero point before rolling my overdrive and my unstable action.
Oh no.
So that's plus
Bella.
4, plus 8.
Plus
Stable
4.
and unstable.
I'm unstable.
No.
Actually, no, I don't take the damage. Okay.
You have to crit fail, which is a 7 or lower.
Yeah.
So that hero point saved
What?
you an embarrassing explosion.
Yeah.
Oh.
The fine group is gonna run you over.
Burp, burp.
This is exactly the sound that they would make, isn't it? Let's see. Each creature that the team moves through, so they just start booking it around the place.
Oh, do I get dropped?
I know. You're like, oh, I get Oh. No, well, I guess in this case, they would drop you and then step on. Hey,
So yeah, I get dropped and then run over.
why the
Yeah,
hell are they coming over here? What the hell did I do?
they stride twice, so they probably hit everybody. Yeah.
All right.
I completely ignore the damage.
So Bethany, Metal Fist, and Bay all get to roll me their exciting saves.
And
And
we all-
Arbeth.
We
Alright.
all fail by 3.
let me see.
I succeeded by yes.
I failed by 4.
Arbeth gets run over by a car.
Like, baby brows, where
Yeah.
are?
Gonna get isekai over
Attack
there.
it.
I don't know why that rolled. I just wanted to click. Oh wait, I don't know why I rolled the damage.
The damage is already rolled.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Should be for
Sorry.
Metal Fist, right? Yeah. Oh, Metal Fist succeeds.
So take half.
While they're running around, they throw affectionately a bajillion knives at Bethany's space, hitting Sir Metal Fist, Bethany, and Kuchen.
I'm trying to hit the damage.
Yay, another reflex save.
Where's
The
the
one thing I'm
damage?
good
Oh,
at.
no deal da.
I had to wait a second and click it again, Bella.
Oh, poor Ness. I can't believe he fucking died.
No, not why.
So the
That's
damage is
never
33,
recovered.
right? For the running.
What'd you say, Bella?
For the run them over, the damage was 33 because Claire accidentally rolled it, right?
Yeah, Claire's an idiot.
So they just. Okay.
And then you and Sir Metal Fist need to roll me another reflex saving throw for the knives.
Alright.
I took 28 more.
Alright.
Or, if you're Kushan, nothing.
Yeah, I dodged a crowd and then I dodged a crowd of knives.
Could they?
And what are the rolls for you to pick? Reflex?
Reflex.
Alright.
There's a button in the chat box.
Yeah.
DC 33, so
Oh.
just roll them and I'll apply the damage for you.
Right. There's that.
Maybe
Yeah,
hell on my personal
and
space.
Sir Metal Fist. Yay, we both succeed.
Some limp-wristed knife throwing.
They're running around like a crowd during all this. Be nice to them.
Throw around like a crowd that's on fire.
Scorch, scorch,
Knives
scorch.
are just kind of falling out of their pockets as they run.
Oh, and they failed both their checks too.
They are still on fire.
On super fire.
Thanks, Claire.
Arbeth, why are you in the middle of them? I can't use area attacks anymore.
Yeah, you can. They're a crowd.
Yeah, but you're in there.
They'll start beating up Arbeth.
I'll be fine. I mean, what the hell? Like, I'll use them. Look, I'm tiny. They're basically like meat shields now.
I have a necklace of
From
fireball.
who?
From Kujon.
Thanks, Claire. Dunked you in a dumpster.
Where's my hyena?
I don't know.
Don't worry
Claire.
about it.
He's somewhere.
Here's baby bro.
So, what up now?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, I still need to
Now,
take my half.
Kujan's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it didn't show on the turn thingy. Okay. I'm going to, because I don't actually feel the need to use my faster thingy. I'm going to do a Vexing Tumble.
Timble tumble.
Because this can give me movement to them. Let's go to my skills. And do an acrobatics check with plus 24. Have fucking fun. Is that a success or crit success, Zephyrs?
Let's take a look. See. Against their whaties, their reflex.
Reflex
That's a crit
DC.
success. That's a crit success.
They are now flat-footed.
Honestly, the way they're acting, they kind of sound like.
Wait,
they're
no.
flat-footed anyway.
I'm being dumb. That's just a success.
They are not flat-footed, but I
Okay.
gain panache.
My brain's been stupid.
I am now over here.
Pat, pat.
Wait, if Arbeth is in the middle of them, do I get flanking bonus?
That's
I-
a good question.
I don't think flanking really applies to a homogeneous mass of creatures.
Yeah, I don't think you can flank a swarm.
If only because the dudes you're fighting at the edge are not flanked by anyone.
That makes sense. I'm going to impale finisher to stab through more than one of them into the others.
And kill Arbeth.
I hope not. I can't
Don't
see
hit
you.
that one.
I'm really tiny. I'll be okay. Like I'll be like, I'll see you and just sort of duck.
Oh, the hit.
God, that hit. Like
Pew pew.
it looked like it was gonna miss, and then a guy stepped in front of you.
And then I stabbed a dude with another dude, yeah.
Hiya.
You're
Stand-
shish kebabbing people.
Yeah. Which
Boy, that's some
means I get a
bad
free 5-foot step. And then I'm going to, because I can't attack anymore, I will activate Dueling Dance. Because that takes me an action to do. I now have the effects of Dueling Berry.
Oh, this is interesting.
Hmm.
Target these 4 creatures. Oh, that's hilarious.
Hmm.
Now, the rules for these troops are pretty interesting, if I'd bother to read them, but I'm doing as my players do and don't bother to do any homework whatsoever. You know, I'm just being fair and honest. What I mean by that is that there's some interesting interactions with if you decide to use certain types of AoE, like non-damaging stuff. Like they lose hit points and they shrink sooner than anything. Alright, you give them the old wacko cabacco. And they shrink once more.
Does doing the impaling finisher do anything special to a group, since it's targeting multiple enemies?
Not really.
It was worth a shot.
It made it work as well as it should have anyway.
I figured at least it wouldn't make me not do anything.
Yeah.
Alright. probably best to keep spellcasting from distance. And what kind of distance we talking? 40 feet. Good to know.
Hannah's hundreds is now down to like Hannah's 12 dudes and that one guy who died.
The reflex is the bad save, so I'm going to move. No, that's 3 action.
You know what else is their bad save? The not being on fire save.
Don't be mean. They're trying their best. All
They were
remaining, like 10 of them.
Hannah's 100 went from Hannah's hundreds to the Hannah's like 5 guys. Some people who didn't show up or died.
I'm still in range, so I'm going to try and web up the remaining guys. Just calling a bunch of little spiders to come and tie up some people.
Failure. Okay. Well, they're just slowed down a little bit.
Okay.
Arbith.
Alright.
I'm eating a donut. Baby brush, shut up.
Wait, say to me, as I speak the whole tongue and learn from the spirit of Emma. Oh no, you can understand baby brows. All right. I'm in an awkward position because, like, can I just?
You're in the middle.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of that.
You're in the
I'm
middle of
gonna-
a lot of shit. You just saw like 3 guys get stabbed into each other.
So I'm gonna make things awkward for them and slide over here. I said slide over. Why is that measuring? Why is the measuring tool on again? No,
I don't know. Why do you have it on?
I was Well, I was stupidly measuring distance, even though I have like 60 feet range. Okay, what do I have here? I rummage through my pockets. Oh, this! I pull out a miniature baby brows.
A miniature
Yay.
baby brows.
The baby bomb.
And I'm gonna strike him with junk bomb.
I don't want to hear about this bomb of babies. I want to hear about this. Claire. God dang it, Claire.
Yeah.
Alright, give me the damage.
Okay. Damn.
They are not very pleased anymore, by the way.
Oh, right. It did that thing again. Okay, sorry about that. It's damage. Oh.
Kaboom. And an extra kaboom.
Rolled 777.
There's just-
Jackpot.
Yeah! You get 30 coins.
But not actually.
So this is a little awkward thing I wanted to bring up. So I usually when I use a bomb, I reduce the amount of bombs I have and then use the bomb. But I can't roll
Hello
the
and
damage if I do that
welcome
because
to
it takes
Top
off
of-
my strikes.
To do it the other direction.
Yeah, I have to do it the other direction. It's just weird.
Alright. Persistent bleed 3. Okay, so the remaining few guys are bleeding. Claire, what do you do with your other actions? That's like 1.
Oh yeah. Let's see. What do I have here? What do I? No, I don't have any
I'm
more
pretty sure you
bombs.
would
I'm
kill
not-
these guys even if you miss at this point.
Yeah, I'm actually out of bombs, so I'm just gonna create a.
You have quick alchemy and you have quick bomb.
Yeah, I'm gonna create a acid flask moderate. Oh wait, do I have greater? No, I don't actually. I'm gonna create an acid flask moderate. Add
Claire, why don't? What's stopping you from making a greater alchemist fire or something of the like? Like why? Your infused
Why
ingredients.
complicate this?
Your infused ingredients do not care what level of the item you make.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I
Bonk.
make an alchemist. I'll make
Yeah,
an
just-
alchemist fire greater, and just chuck it.
Actually, let me just post it for posterity's sake.
Posterior's sake. For the sake of the butt.
There you go.
What?
Gotta love it.
But
But
Yeah.
hit by 0. Jesus.
yeah, you hit exactly.
Can you imagine the horrific side of like these guys are just, oh my god, what's happening? Oh my god.
Jared, are you okay? Sword is going through Jared. Jared is also being used to stab Tom.
And Tom is holding a tiny metal, like spiky baby hyena bomb that explodes.
I don't think this one's gonna hurt us.
God damn it,
Tom,
these clowns.
put it down.
Oh wait a minute. There's something I forgot.
What?
I spent so much freaking time on this. The least I can do is bully you about it. I did show you Hannah's Hundreds' theme song, did I?
No.
Here.
I don't know.
These fucking clowns.
It's just the clonk sound.
No!
In the note taking.
Oh, okay.
It's the kazoo rendering
Kazoo.
of...
Oh no.
That's kind of the vibe they give off to anyone who takes this seriously.
Here's the guy eating the donut.
Wasn't trade for this.
You did
This
tell me
isn't what I signed up for.
this isn't what they told me about at boot camp.
Okay. Kujan shouts as he goes over to get the feathers. If any of you are still alive, we're getting breakfast.
You're given your feathers and your 500 gold stipend. Don't forget that.
Yay.
Cha-ching.
Those of you who are still alive can fuck the hell off.
They'll probably leave in due time or get cleaned up by some cleanup crew.
Adagio for strings plays loudly as explosions goes off.
Wait, what place?
It's the famous song scene from the movie Platoon where people watch these guys watch a comrade basically like get gunned down as he's trying to reach them.
Thanks, Claire. Why'd you have to make it so fucking real?
Yeah, Claire.
I don't know.
Why'd you have to bring up Platoon?
Claire, why'd you bring up Platoon?
To be fair, I brought up Saving Private Ryan, so
God damn it.
So baby brows, am I right?
Baybros needs to stop trying to speak to me in the old tongue.
Baby Bros has a shell-shocked expression as they talk about how war never changes.
Except for all the ways he just did.
And then they bite you in the ankle.
I'm sorry. Now I hope to God, Baby Brows has the Ron Perlman's voice.
Then they make that, and then they bite you in the ankle, and they use the cartoon chomp effect. You know, though, it's like chomp.
Yeah, chomp. Well, yeah, it's literally just chomp.
I'm thinking of the more teethy sound effects, you know?
Oh yeah, just yeah. I
Yeah,
know
that
what
one
you're
that
saying.
that brutal moose guy uses every time he does anything related to food, and it pisses me
No,
off.
I don't mean that one.
I like how
I mean-
you know what I'm talking about.
God dang it. Well, it might have been. Whatever. The point is that Hannah's Hundreds will get swept under a rug at some point. What do you do with the rest of your day? Because that was like 2 of your 32 actions.
Well, we definitely gotta get some breakfast.
Yeah, Kujan's wandering off to go make food.
You enjoy some breakfast. Or as it should be called, breakfasto. Because we are in the land of syllables. Is it Chinese? Is it Japanese? You'll never know.
Is it Thai? Fuck you.
Perhaps it's Korean. Perhaps it's Indian.
And points at you, and you'll always say the wrong one at the time it would be the most insensitive. Haha.
It's the East. TM.
I mean, to be fair, I would love to see a genericized version of what Western Europe would sound like. There's so much to choose from. All right, kids. You have the day to yourself. You have your breakfast. Your bellies are full. What the fuck do you do all day?
let's go explore.
Yeah, because we already got some feathers. We're doing pretty dang good for ourselves.
There's a
Yeah, we
good
can't
thing-
really go into another fight.
I mean, don't forget this island was abandoned. There's a good chance there's all kinds of buried treasure and ancient historical sites waiting to be found.
No, we never actually checked out the areas surrounding where we are.
Actually, for the most part, you did.
Yeah,
Oh.
we took care of most of the northern area above us, and then we went down to the watchtower, and yeah, we've been around. We just haven't really been way down the tip. But
Yep.
that's
You can go to this hex, but there's only this little peninsula.
That still might have some. That still has something on it because, as I mentioned before, every axe has at least something.
So, I mean, you want to check out the tip? I mean, Look, we did good today. We beat like a bazillion duelists for the starships.
Yeah,
Actually,
we got 2 starships.
if we want, we can go get the anti-ghost stuff. Go f up that ghost who was haunting this tower.
I don't want to go near that man again.
You
Alright.
can walk around it, Claire.
Well, I mean, well, you know what I mean. Don't not into the town. Look, if he makes a rude gesture at us, we just ignore him.
Don't make
Also,
eye
I cooked
contact.
adequately.
Thanks, Kujan.
I mean, it
I
cooked
guess.
adequately considering your dietary needs at this point.
What would our dietary needs? And what do we eat? You know,
I don't know, Claire, but once you start doing sick flips, I'm pretty sure you need to eat more than the average person.
Well, I know Kujan does, but I plant my feet.
I'm pretty sure
firmly
your
on the
brain
ground.
burns 1,000 more calories every time you try to think about chemistry. Smoke comes out of your ears.
That's supposed to be Sir Metal Fist thing.
Baby Browse gives a decent comedy routine. I'm pretty sure you've heard them all.
Anyways,
What do you
what do you guys
do?
want?
Well, like
I
like I said, I'm actually fine with checking out the tip.
Of course you would be.
Just the tip.
I swear, I'm not like.
Yeah, like
Baby Browse.
What is Baby
Uh,
Browse doing, Claire?
I'm
Let's
just.
go. We'll go. I was trying to.
And we go out to
Yeah.
sea.
After that, you recon and discover the many things that can be found here. So that's an action because it's the same as traversing a square. The first thing you find is that there's a small that someone's headquarters is here.
Oh,
This
Let me-
is the beach episode.
It was about what was it? What was it? The odds of finding someone in their camp again, like 25? Because people want to be out and about. Team headquarters. There you go.
Yeah, they gotta go find Yugi Moto and
There's
challenge
a
him.
if most are occupied during the day, but there's a 50% chance resting during their base. Okay, well it is close to the morning, so I'd say there's a 50% chance. Nope, the base is empty.
Oh,
It is
Sick,
filled.
let's look around.
The base.
yeah, we don't got food there.
Before we get too much further, the oh yeah, because I forgot. You know about the locations, but you have to spend your actions to actually go and take a look. So,
Mm.
oh wait, I need the painting tools if I want to paint something here. Taking a look at the sign. The sign, not the thing that I use. This is. Now, if you want to blame anyone for why I brought these guys in, you can blame Como.
Great.
Oh no.
Not SEAL Team 6.
Taking
Wait,
a,
which Rainbow Six is it?
the base in question is these beige sandstone rocks that sit across the ground and form a relatively modest cave system that surprisingly doesn't seem to flood despite the ocean being like right over there, effectively allowing them an underground facility that is both dry and comfortable. These guys have some really fancy things. They've got these big fat lights that just shine all over the place. They have these folding chairs. These must be some real artificers. Inventors, perhaps. Kindred spirits to your good friend, Bella.
we open a door to one of the
John's looking
rooms,
over
it's
you.
just-
Why don't we have chairs?
It's just like staked a bunch of dolls to the wall.
Why don't we have chairs?
Why
Yeah, why do you make us chairs?
Claire,
I'm-
Zala, did you forget? You're in Asia. Everyone sits on the floor sometimes, and sometimes they
I
don't.
know, my character is Asian, but he sees the chairs and he's actually annoyed.
Also, in this
Of course
area,
not.
before you decide to go too much further, another area you found is that there's some sort of chest poking out of the water.
Ooh.
Chest? Question mark.
Anyway, taking a look around the headquarters as you so vividly desired. As mentioned, you discover that these people appear to be some sort of gunslinging artificer types. They have a variety of strange gadgets and toys.
Neat.
Your guide will tell you some basic information about the people that you're dealing with right now, including their theme song. I don't know how she can tell it to you, but you have that little boy that flies around and just makes
Yeah,
noise
he
all the
does
time.
it.
Goku Sentai.
Get out of here, Claire. She's not sure where they came from, but they don't
The
use any.
video's unavailable.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, the account has been
Wow.
terminated.
Oh, that's
Oh.
just great. That's actually pretty impressive. Let me see. Maybe it's in my bookmarks, and I can at least find the title. Okay. 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 Give me a moment. Metal. Oh, there you
Beep
go.
boop, beep boop.
We have metal.
Pulling levers.
No, I don't want that one. I want the final. There you go. Final attack. Oh, that's an arranged version. Oh, they started removing the OST. That's annoying. Okay, this one. Oh, this one is it. I think this one works. I think
Metal slug.
it's good. It's good music for people who use guns.
Ah, yes, I know this one. It's the Metal Slug OST, of course. It's got good shit.
Because they have guns. They have really fancy guns that can hold multiple bullets. What? But
It's not even guns. It's gunst.
it's the most gun.
At least it's not the Doom theme.
No, we start hearing that when they come up behind us.
That's how you know you're fucked. When the tombstone starts playing. It's like, I use fireball, and they just run around it in circles, and then they come at you.
They legit are just a SEAL team where they just have like AK-47s. Like
They have full-on snipers.
it's like what?
Night vision goggles.
They're all in the water right now with their wetsuits.
I mean,
Ghillie Suit Man's right around the corner.
Oh no!
why would they use AK-47s if they had like proper guns? Like
I don't
in that
know.
case, you
Look,
go for a Gatling gun. You go for one of those big airplane guns.
I'll be honest with you, Savage.
Well,
I just say AK-47 because I don't know guns really. I just go pew pew.
Listen, Claire, how can you get it through life if you don't know about the M120 serum breaching charge? How can you go through life, Claire? Tell me. And was there
Oh,
anything
you're
specific?
American. How do you not know?
Is there anything specific you would like to do in this particular set of faculties?
I mean, not really.
I just wanted to see if we could get any additional info on them or figure out stuff that could be useful for sabotage them.
I mean, I'm intrigued by that chest that we saw.
Yeah.
Let's go see the chest.
If there's a chest just lying around right next to someone's base, that's suspicious.
I mean, right beside their base is a bit of an overstatement, but oh God, how do you? Can you? Whatever. A short distance away, indeed, you find a big chest in the ground, and you spend another one of your daytime actions to pick it up, because time will inexorably keep ticking.
Inexorably.
Shh. I don't wanna hear it.
It's spritzed.
You are spritzed with my saliva.
No.
There's a small chest buried in the sand, looking like it's part of the remains of the shipwreck that lies around it.
Oh, there's a shipwreck.
Love a good shipwreck.
Who doesn't love a good shipwreck? Claire!
I mean,
Crack my knuckles at her.
I don't know what to say.
You don't want me singing a sea shanty, huh?
What? Is it my like baby's first pirate outfit? I don't understand.
I just want to swing on the rope and say boredom. All right, Claire. Enough tomfoolery and lollygagging.
You alright?
Claire's made of tomfoolery. Don't even lie about that.
You pick up yonder chest, yonderly.
Yeah.
It takes a bit of prying, but this chest is no match for your impeccable skills. Inside are some things. 4 greater healing potions, a high-grade silver buckler, 6 oils of mending, a 4th level scroll of water walk, and a true sight potion, which I will now throw into your inventory.
Thank you.
You can thank me
Man,
when
sure
you're
am
dead.
glad we got that shit and they didn't.
Okay, I'll make a note.
I cross my arm. Super cool. You've no idea. I don't know why they think a high-grade silver buckler is necessary, considering that I don't think anyone you're fighting in the immediate future is even weak to silver, but hey. It's worth 5,000 gold, because it's fucking fancy.
Well, that'll be useful at least, because I would use a buckler if I used bucklers.
Here's some oils of mending in case you break your garbage.
And my shit got broken once already.
And then there's that water walk spell. I don't know, in case you're like, hey, can we cross the river? And I'm like, no. And then you're like, ha-ha! Games master. Master of
Oh,
master
Happy
of games.
Jesus, I'm doing it, Jesus.
Oh, you can target up to 10 creatures for the 4th level version. That's neat. And finally, you found a True Sight potion, which is great in case someone is trying to sell you a brand new car.
Can
Hey, wait a minute. This car's from 2016.
He just sort of scampers off to the darkness. Yeah, you'll never catch me.
this look,
That,
this look
that you're so clever, see?
Me.
Anyway, that's the treasure you found.
Hooray.
I can hold on to the mending oils.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm the only spellcaster, so I guess I'll take the scroll.
I'll probably grab some potion.
Arbeth contemplates if the doll can float.
I think she can.
Great, now I'm contemplating it.
Don't put that in my head.
Sir Metal Fist of Everdreams.
Yeah, that buckler's getting the shit sold out of it.
Hawk adventure, it is
Also, I
I.
have now added our 2 silver feathers.
Okay,
Mm.
cool. Alright. So do we want to head right down to the tippy tip, or do we want to just jump over to the bigger landmass over there?
And we can circle around. Like we go to the tip and then we
Okay, I
circle
said
back.
that every hex had something in it. This is the one hex that doesn't actually have anything in. This
Okay,
tip,
thank you for warning us.
the tip,
Just-
however,
just
does.
super tip. Okay,
Yeah,
just
okay.
that part of the tip.
Check out the tippity tip.
All right, your morning is gone. It is now midday.
Piss off, Terry.
Taking a look around, you find a small sort of shrine. Which is to say, it's a collection of rocks and sticks and stones that would effectively fabricate something that looks reverent. It even has like a little flat stone you can put your things on. It has old, withered, and obviously salt-crusted bowls and sticks of incense.
You-
If only one of you had bothered to take Banmu lore, you wouldn't know what the hell you're looking at. Otherwise, the religion will do. The Banmu one, however, is DC 30. The religion one is 35.
I'm sorry, bomber lore.
Banmu, the island you are on. Bonk, bonk,
Oh,
bonk.
okay. Wow, I only have a +2 in religion. Good job,
I've
religion.
never known a Jesus in my life.
I literally am a fantasy character. I don't know what a Jesus is.
So, does anyone
Actually,
have higher than a 17 in
Following Reign of
religion?
Winter, it is
No.
technically canon that you can access the
don't.
alternate universe of Earth, so Jesus might be a thing they brought back.
Oh.
Okay, I'll roll for religion.
Gonna
Good
roll
job,
for
Larry.
Jesus.
A roll for Jesus. Hey, that's actually not bad.
As I said, DC 35 though. If you were using
Oh.
Banmu lore, you'd be fine. Well, you're unsure about what this altar is about.
We don't have the proficiencies for this side quest. I'm going-
Kujan, what is it? Monks, I guess, maybe?
It's a nice shrine though.
It is.
It looks important. We should not fiddle with it.
Or should fiddle with it more.
I don't really understand what it is, but it looks important, so like put a little flower on it.
Bah.
If only some of us carried incense, which none of us, I think, do, so...
I mean, I stink. That's kind of like incense.
We have an knoll for that.
Baby brows. Raises
Or-
their baby brows.
Arbeth kind of sniffs herself.
Yeah, you know that
yeah.
you stink.
Yeah, they're right.
Yeah.
You know, that's actually a
Well,
good question. I just have to put out there. Do you think Baby Brow smells more than Arbeth?
It's up to you. To your characters.
Yeah,
I mean-
Claire.
You're capable of bathing on your own. Baby Brows isn't.
Baby brows.
True.
And Moas goes yip 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 as they start running.
All right, Baby Brows does not know about anything about the altar. Okay, we're good.
So yeah, I don't know shit. Like, you shouldn't hang around all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's. Well, there's not. I was expecting something like really cool. Like, well, I mean, I guess the shrine would be cool if we knew what the hell it was about. But yeah, let's go.
No, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, we're gonna go over here to like double back and see what this was about.
Yeah, on our way back.
And so the day marches on.
And so do we.
Taking a look around, you find a few things. Near the shoreline is a nestled away cliff, within which several large black scorpions nest.
Claire, you
Nope.
don't get to tell us about them. You don't know that in character.
Baby
Black
Mouse does.
scorpion. Whoops, there you go. And additionally, there's a fight site here. The beach fight site.
Mhm.
You can play beach
If you
volleyball.
play Giant Soldier of Stone, you can destroy the moon.
Since you took the raconter action, perhaps you can take a look at either of those sites if you want to. Perhaps you can even observe some teams fighting.
Ooh, I'd like to watch some people fight. I know lots about fighting.
Excellent. After all, watching other people fight is a fantastic time to learn about their strengths and weaknesses.
And possibly learn techniques I didn't know before.
I'm going to put you on the beach site. I'm going to put Arbith here, and then Baby Brows, and then Bea. This one, you are stopped before you're allowed to enter because, of course, there's a fight going on. You get to see what it's like from the outside. It's more interesting than being on the inside because things go really slowly on the outside. You just watch and see them move in slow motion. You get to really appreciate the subtle maneuvers of their actions. You see two groups of individuals in a rather hectic conflict. One are a team composed entirely of humans in some rather dark and bulky-looking attire. They look like idiots. Not even wearing plate mail, the goobers.
Wait a second, those guys are actually.
As I said, you can blame Como for that one. He's the one who gave me the idea. I wag on my finger. They fight. These particular individuals fight as a team. They have very well coordinated maneuvers, and they cover for each other's backs. In turn, giving their opponent something to worry about. After all, most teams who fought so far have not been all right, but they've not been, kind of, we all know,
I think the twins did a pretty good job, but
The team they're fighting, however, is honestly quite hilarious. It's a team made of 8 people, which is a lot, but they're not a swarm of nameless mooks. They are called Galarian's finest when you look up at the scoreboard, as it were. All right. You can all roll me some perception checks, and I'll tell you some interesting details that might help you fight them if you ever get into conflict with either of them.
I'm a master perception.
I was
So I roll a 5.
I had to restart the
No.
thing, so I'll be in a second, hopefully.
Oops. Getting gassy.
Oopsie poopsie.
Quickly, open sheet. Whoosh.
Wow, that 15 would have been so nice, but they decided not to, huh? Not bad.
Excellent. Well then, Bay, you are the one who observes. So it's pretty clear that Rainbow 6, whatever the hell that means, you're pretty sure you can't see 6 rainbows at once unless you're like a really good setup. They fight well. They have all these fancy tools, but they are mostly human, which is not like any other team you've seen so far. I mean, even Galaria's Finest, I think, has some non-humans in there. No, actually, I think they're also all human too. Wow. Ugh, I love Bartok and his fucking massive hands. They're glowing with energy.
Can't even see the other team.
They're on the left.
No?
Oh. Okay.
I see them.
Wah! They run around.
Wee.
We're invisible.
Too sneaky.
That's how little they matter.
Galarian's Finest, on the other hand, has an obvious strength. They coordinate just enough that they share information like this guy has this weakness. Effectively, they will act as if they have access to all of your character sheets after just a few rounds of fighting you.
Yeah.
They know our archetypes.
The downside is
No.
they fight exclusively in specific pairs and refuse to exploit any greater tactics than that.
Huh.
Which means that for all the knowledge they have, they aren't flanking as much as they should. They aren't trying to surround their opponents and exploit weaknesses. They're just not cooperating all that well. Hana's Hundreds at least fought as a big fat swarm of idiots. All right. Now, as we all know, there is a variety of dumb bonus rules, and of course, these idiots are subject to it too. Oh, that's just hilarious. I don't think this affects either of them, because I don't think either side has healing powers. All right, let's break out some hell, because these guys are. Oh gosh.
Oh, okay.
While at first the fight's pretty cool, at a certain point, the announcer just says, you don't quite understand. He just says, barrels of fun! And suddenly, just a whole bunch of big bread oil drums fall onto the ground. And while Galarians find it takes a moment to realize what they are, anyone with a gun knows exactly what those are,
Yeah.
which includes Arbeth.
Oh yeah.
Kujan has a gun too.
In a few moments, you watch a massive excavation happen of the most of the beach. Oh, so much
Oh
chance.
my god, Team Rainbow Six is like the most startled. They're just like, oh no, this is like our thing.
Which also means they are most prepared for detonating all of it. Which is specifically to say that one of their dudes, I think the guy in heavy armor, yeah, pulls out this very chunky looking, sort of a hand cannon, and it shoots this little ploop thing into the air, which explodes, and then everything just starts detonating.
Arbeth, do you need a cigarette after seeing that, or?
She picks up baby brows and rolls them into a joint.
Don't turn your baby brows into marijuana.
Marijuana.
Their metal fist just puts their hands on the bubble, just like stares.
By the end of it, everything seems to have calmed down, and the victory is given to the team with the big guns.
Literally from Rainbow Six PS3.
Actually, these specific art pieces are from the Arknights crossover.
Yeah, I was
Oh
gonna
my
say,
god.
That
Yes.
looks like an Arcanite's art style.
It's
Which-
Arknight.
Which,
Yes,
works perfectly
Arknight.
well considering it's a Galarian
So
crossover.
fantasy.
It's Fantasy Rainbow Six.
Just imagine a funny noise while I shrug
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
and I smile like awkwardly at the camera.
But John just leans over. You know the weakness to teams that are very tight cohesion?
Beating the hell out of them.
Getting rid of one of them. Teams rely on each other.
Wow. Zyla, what are you saying? Are you telling me that once I start... Oh no.
Well, typically in overly focused and specialized four-man cell, won't have the skills to compensate very well if you take out, especially their intel person, which I would guess is lady with long gun. It kind of scatters them. Where if Arbeth gets a shit kicked out of her, I'll just keep fighting. I'm fine.
Wait, why am I the example of getting the
Don't worry
crap
about
kicked
it.
I think we might be Galarian's finest.
Now.
It's
I don't
coming
think
to that
there's
realization.
no spell on Earth that can face what happened to those guys.
I mean, one of them got team rocketed into the... And you notice that he can't leave the time slowdown field? So he just hits a, for him, invisible wall and bounces off to the ground.
Invisible
What's the
walls.
story around this guy? This guy, like, look at this roid raging dude.
Yeah, he looks like he's friggin' Luffy.
Listen, I just mentioned there's a guy called Baratok. I'm gonna see if I can find him because he's fucking hilarious. No, he's not. I keep calling him Baratok, but that's not his name. His name is Brartork.
Okay,
worse.
is that his name, or is that the only thing he screams at you when you try to talk to him?
It's the closest thing
Look
to
at
a
his
name
art,
he has.
and you tell
He
me
killed his own name.
Oh yeah, it's that guy.
the guy that I fought was fucking funny. It is in fact Brartork. Oh, I'm gonna take a picture because you probably don't believe me. There's probably part of you that's like, listen, Safi, I know that you complain about the names they put in these books, but that can't be it, right? Here it is.
But you fucking dick with me on this one, Safi.
Rartork.
That is too many R's. And if I say it with my Dutch R, it sounds even funnier. Brartork.
Oh my god, I love it.
I like how the font has the T just be a Catholic cross.
It looks out of place compared to all those other chunky letters.
Yeah, like for no reason.
Ugh. All right. While you were sitting around and The enforcer comes on over and would like to know if you're here to immediately do a challenge because there is a cooldown on that.
Oh no, we're the reason there's a cooldown.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
we just want to watch. We're fine.
We
No,
already did our fight.
Yeah,
Uh,
just
it's
checking out the
entertaining.
competition sponsored by Dumo Cola.
Gosh, Tumocola. Yeah.
It's a cola.
An explosion in every sip.
He tries. Oh my God, that is the perfect. God, thank you, Dizzy. An explosive flavor with every sip.
It's like a turf war in your mouth.
Gosh. Well, the since apparently you're okay with the whole cooldown thing, it could give you some pointers on where to go if you don't want to be here.
Ooh,
All right, fair enough.
Got any specific destinations in mind, or can he just kind of point you wherever?
Wherever you think will be interesting. We're
Gonna
gonna.
play some more giant bugs.
Like, hey, he can point you to some big scary like monsters instead of monster dens. If you want to, he could point you to some dudes lair to some HQs if you would like. Since you're
Monsters
carrying around
sound-
8 feathers, you're obviously doing well for yourself.
Yeah, monsters sound fun. I'm not in any rush to get done with this phase yet.
Okay, if I recall correctly, there's 3 or so. There's like 3 big monsters locations: the Tamakan, the Jaiban, and the what's his name? Berberoka.
Brr, 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 brr,
Berberoka.
brr, 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 brr.
Bah! I'm being bullied.
Barbados.
So if you want to, you can go and fight. I'm just gonna show you the picture because this just fucking looks like Ridley. Tell me this doesn't look like Ridley. Where's this thing? Look at this Ridley ass motherfucker.
That is like Ridley's twink. Like,
That's really growing up.
Just call him
Yeah,
a
Oh my
from
God,
the
twink.
teenage years.
that's like Ridley in the Metro series. If Ridley had like a freaking star scream, Ridley goes to the bathroom, so he starts screeching how he's now the leader of the space pirates.
oh
Great.
Jesus! I like that other thing.
Yeah, look at its messed up feet.
Hey, would you like to fight a giant T-Rex or a giant turtle? There's so many places you can go if you want to fight huge animals.
Dude, we could eat a turtle.
I mean, turtles.
It's supposedly delicious.
I can't believe you want to kill a mammoth turtle, you monsters.
I would like to make friends with the turtle, but but this isn't character. I would like to eat the turtle.
Thanks, Claire. I put my little paw right on top of you. Or maybe you're looking for like a certain type of team. Maybe you want to fight like a big boy team. Hey, maybe you want to know where like the most successful team is so far.
Is it
That's
us?
We're right
God,
here.
Yeah, how many teams do
what
we
if we
not
just
more successful than us?
Who's the successful team? He points at the guys and just like slaughtered.
Oh, there's a few teams that have already gotten 10 feathers.
Well, shoot.
I mean, we have been taking our we've been taking our time. We went and did some other shit.
I mean, you haven't like specifically laser focused on people and rolled up your sleeves or walking at them.
Well, I mean, they've sort of been all walking at us. We haven't like started shit.
It's fair
Yeah,
enough.
It's like when I play that mecha game. It's stop getting in front of me and you'll stop dying.
Anyway, let's see. Which of these teams do I think are most likely to be in the winning category? Arms of Balance or the Biting Roses? So he gives you 3 teams of which he knows have 10 feathers at this moment. Doesn't mean they've won yet. It's day 3 that you can go, I'm safe, and put your little paws on the home stretch as it is. So for the day, they can still be challenged. It is the Biting Roses, the Lightkeepers, and Winter's Roar.
I like the name Winter's Roar, but
It's a good
maybe-
name.
Are you allowed to give us any information on those guys, or is it?
He
just...
looks over your shoulder at the person who has been giving you some moderate information on other teams, aka your guide. So yes. The Biting Roses fight using strange occult kind of magics. They are quite a quaint lot. Quite a quaint lot.
Hey, we hate those things.
The
Hell
Light
yeah.
Keepers have antagonized themselves with pretty much the whole audience because they seem to fight exceptionally dirty.
Oh,
oh no, we gotta put them into the dirt.
Oh, that's great final words there, Bella. Finally,
We're
there's
going to
Winter.
die.
And finally, if you want to fight a team that's just like some honorable dudes who are having a great time, let's see. Okay, I need to look this up because I also have their motivations written down. The Biting Roses are mostly here for greed. They just want to. They're just like, yeah, we just want big money.
No
Give-
whammy.
Give us all that money, 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 as they say. The Winter's Roar. Apparently, they just want to show how strong they are. Want to flex on those people, but not like in a Chad kind of way. You know, like they're being friendly about it,
Yeah,
shaking
they
hands and
they
everything.
just want to show and prove that they're tough.
They're from the land of the Lorne Kings, apparently, which is it's a land where you basically have to fight a purple worm to eat your breakfast.
Okay, so they have had it rough.
Oh,
What about
Yeah.
the light givers?
They sound like they have a pretty interesting history. As for the Lightkeepers, he thinks and then he goes, wait, no. Apparently, the Lightkeepers were some other team. He thought like he was told even a specification on like some. Oh my god! Oh, I can't. Solace Creek asked paladins who were like, "We will show you all the honorable justice of combat." And then when they showed up, they were like this little goblin who picks up people and throws them around like Solange Bowser, a ninja wearing beige, a witch whose hair picks up things for her, and a rat who's covered in poison at all times, who speaks in a tongue no one understands, some sort of dead language. Keep saying,
French, isn't it?
yeah, exactly.
That does not sound like a noble boy.
So hey, if you want to, we can point you in their directions. Or hey, he can point you to another fight site where he knows a fight's going on. You'll probably be too late, but hey.
See, Bethany wants to bully some rule breakers because rule breakers aren't nice.
He would like to
What do you
remind you
want?
that they technically haven't broken any rules,
Hmm.
except other than the rules of being a good sport.
They're
Yeah,
those kind of people. I didn't break any rules. You can't ban me.
I love that the book is technically written in such a way that the heels do, in fact, the game does, in fact, feel the need to say, even if the players are assholes, these guys are worse.
You gotta one up the players.
If the players are worse than these guys, you failed as a game master. So hey, he can also point you some other directions if you'd like. He knows where the stone market is. He can point you out to some ports.
another
I
mark
think-
would be interesting. But yeah.
I mean, we've already been to the market.
This is
You know
another
the
one.
places where sailors go.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry, I was referencing
Shenmue.
Shenmue.
God damn it.
I'm looking for.
He
some
asked you to
sailors.
come back on Tuesday at 5 a.m. He'll know it then. It is
God
currently
damn it.
Go get a
Tuesday,
job, dude.
6 a.m. So you have to wait the whole week.
I don't want to play Shenmue. Play a different game.
I would like to uninstall myself from Shenmue. Thank you.
Windows
Please put
exiting
me in a
sound.
better game
They swim in a game with more interactivity.
and fun.
All right, baby T. Claire and the gang.
Spicy.
What's the move? He can point you to a monster. He can point. Pretty much, he's just like, hey, listen, I don't think these guys are gonna fight anytime soon. So can I point you in the right direction?
I mean, I don't particularly feel good about just hunting down a random monster for no reason other than to prove how strong we are.
It's
Oh
called.
yeah, you like.
It's called the
2D
Tyrannosaurus
stuff.
Imperator. It's begging to be fought.
Don't need to hunt.
It's Imperious Rex from that one Jurassic Park movie.
He practically
I was
sounds like a
thinking-
Monster Hunter monster.
It might be.
Well, I think finding one of these other teams to fight is probably the best option. The Binding Roses, I don't like the idea of weird magic. That's scary. That's scary.
Yeah, that's big scary. You got
Bunga
nature
bunga.
magic. That's not quite as scary, but still scary.
And I mean, the Lightkeepers are the big glowing target. Like, hey, these guys are bad guys. If you want to be heroes, go fight them.
They constantly go
And then Winter's Roar is just some dudes.
To be specific, an orc, a hobgoblin, a goblin, and just a lady with a big shield.
Oh, the green
One
team.
of them is actually Fuyu, whose name in Japanese means winter.
Oh,
It's Ornok, Lostwind, Trofrost, Knuckles, Jaspix, Rammel, and Huldrin Skullstutter.
God, that'd be weird. We go for a battle and it's just fucking Fuyu.
But
The
yeah,
entire team is Fuyu.
Okay, that's really bad with her crit
Fuyu's
rates.
hundreds.
Okay,
Just a lot
her
of fucking-
arrows will blot out the sky.
No, it's because it's Naruto. They have hundreds of shadow clones, and it's super easy because they have the fox spirit.
Oh my god, she is a fox spirit.
Oh no.
This story is about trying your best, but I was blessed with the best genes I could ever hope for.
And other things.
Kicks up,
Just-
does a sick kickflip. Eugenics, dog.
Ew.
Yeah, just be as
Why-
awful as possible.
But
Why do your genes allow you to do cool sick kickflips?
I think fighting the evil heel dudes is probably the go-to. Because they sound like a big bunch of nasty dummies. If we're gonna pick a fight, we might as well pick a fight with someone who deserves it. You know what I mean? Am I insane?
I agree.
Somebody's gotta make a move.
I believe in kicking bullies in the dick.
Yeah, and this would be our first one going
Wow,
forward
Bella.
for an actual competition. So let's go bully hunting. We can get into their CS:GO game.
Oh fuck.
'Cause that's how CS:GO works. What up?
This location is located on an intersection of the hex grid, so I don't know what square it's actually in.
Oh,
No,
great.
that's-
Which means we win by default.
Shut up, Claire.
Hey, you're supposed to put your bases in the hexes. It's not breaking the rules.
But they're like really douchey about it. Like, like
Okay, well you're told that they're over here. They've been seen around the bridge site. They have just eliminated the silver outcasts.
oh,
So maybe you can meet them on the way there, since their headquarters is like between here and there in a straight line.
That sounds like a plan.
Excellent.
yeah.
They wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, time to eat up some hours of the day.
Crump, crump,
Here.
crump, 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 crump.
As you make your way through, you see there's some sort of structure up here, and eventually you do reach the base of the Silver Outcasts. However, since you're not really doing raconter, you're just like here. The Silver Outcast base is a small set of fishermen huts that are all located around the water. It's rather tranquil and peaceful. The Silver Outcasts themselves live up to their names. They are all wearing heavy plate that's either made of mithril or silver or like polished up to look like it. Some of the more heavily armored fighters you've seen, other than Rainbow Six and their dumb outfits. You wanted to ask them questions, was it?
Yeah.
Excellent. I mean, you're traveling upriver anyway from this point forward. Well, their leader approaches you and throws up his arms, as does their guide, who is this old man who like always has like one of his eyes closed.
Always
Yep.
one of those.
You know exactly what voice he has.
Yep.
Oh, it is interesting to see that you have interest in fighting us, but unfortunately we have already been disqualified. That's a result of our latest loss at the hands of the devilish lightkeepers.
Actually, we're not
what-
here to
what-
fight you. We were actually wondering about those guys.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough. What exactly
They
is it
sound
that
like
you wonder?
dicks.
I can't help but feel that we were deceived in some fashion. Tricked, bamboozled, tomfooled, perhaps.
Schmeckledorfed.
He got schmeckled.
Your foreign language intrigues me.
Well, we
Holy
were
sh- what?
most wondering.
Hello, I'm
Schmeckledorf.
Chungo Humongo.
Oh, I love that character so much.
This is just what I thought of when you said they were wearing like silver armor.
I
Polished.
know people who have played with Chungo Humongo, and oh my god, apparently he like I don't remember the exact details. He apparently has a macro when he does this flashbang. So he's constantly like so basically, Paladin when they do their little flash attack, that's how they draw aggro tank. So he has a macro that he basically screams. I think it was like "I am Chungo Humungo" over and over and over again when he's flashing.
Wait, guys, be quiet for a moment.
Okay.
But Chungo,
Oh my god, I can hear Ringo so loudly.
what is he doing?
Snoring.
Oh,
Well, Sila, that's what I had when you were here.
Now I cry.
sleepy baby.
But yeah, apparently, playing in a party with him is like a strain on your eyes because he actually is like hyper bright on your screen.
Claire, he's
great.
the shining beacon for all your hopes and dreams.
From stories I heard, apparently he's gotten people killed because they can't pay attention to aliens.
Mission complete.
Hero.
Hero we don't deserve. Break Claire over my knee because I'm laughing too hard.
I'm sorry.
Snapped in half.
So yeah, why do you think that they were cheating or tricking you? Like, what happened?
I lost my balance at the worst of times, the strangest of moments. At other times they seem to have just the right trick. I have no proof, but I have that gut feeling deep down. It is almost as if they had some sort of point system that allowed them to shift the odds in their favor. That we don't. How rude would that be?
Uh-oh.
You know, like dice or something.
Or like villain points.
Wait, yeah, are we getting freaking meta? Do they know about the dice rolls?
No, do they have hero points?
Wait, no way.
That's the implication, but we can't prove it.
Okay, for real. If we walk in there and see these guys, and one of them is a swashbuckler, an alchemist,
No, you're the faker hedgehog here.
they're just like really douchey versions of us.
Okay, if it comes down to it, whomst of you is the one who wants to steal candy from a baby?
Here it is.
I-
Here's what happens.
Who of you
I'll
steals
give
the
you
baby
that.
candy?
I have posted the GIF of the entire encounter.
I mean, if we're going like anti our characters, evil Bethany would steal candy from a baby.
Regular
Cujo-
Bethany is the
Evil
baby.
Kujon's
no,
a monk.
you don't.
Oh, Illusion's a monk.
No, you don't. Okay, where is this? Where is this? Okay, I'm gonna share this because I think you need to understand that when you are dealing with fake hedgehogs, I have the right to invoke this one. Baby candy.
The Rocco time.
I love baby candy. I don't know why, but I love the energy he says it with. Oh,
This is fine by me.
I love baby candy.
oh.
What a dumb video game.
It's so good though. It's somehow one of the better Sonic games, and how fun it is.
Yeah.
The point is, you've already heard they're definitely not a carbon copy of your team.
Okay.
Yeah, we've heard their lineup. It's like a ninja, a goblin who grabs things.
Actually, I guess they're close. There's a ninja, a fighter, and an alchemist, and a witch.
Yeah, that's actually pretty weirdly close to
Yeah.
us.
To be fair,
So,
it is a
yeah.
decent party composition.
Hey, guys, did you hear that? For once, we have a decent party composition.
Yeah.
Hell, well, I think we do. Yeah, we can heal. We
That's a
can
first.
support.
No,
I
but,
can
but
blow
Claire, that's
things up.
literally the first time that's been said about us.
True. Let's be fair here. We have literally everything you need in a party: a person who stabs things, a person who makes faces, a doll, and a hyena.
But we don't have a bard, so we're not perfectly balanced.
I mean-
Just strap a lute to Baby Browser like a flute thing. Just make like poke him until he makes a noise.
Constantina.
Technically speaking, Inspire Courage is a cantrip. So theoretically, I think they can learn. No, they can give you cantrips. They can learn cantrips. Ugh.
Little kazoo.
Inspiring
get, like,
kazoo.
Familiar
Point.
mascot, which does buff. at
Oh,
one
wait,
Are there any
level.
other questions you would like to ask about this
This one,
Uh,
team?
Well, what were their fighting methods?
Well, there was this
Like-
lady that you already heard about who has like hair that seems to float as if she's constantly underwater. She had this evil eye to her that she threw around like crazy. She had this nasty laugh. Actually, I shouldn't show you this because your weakness is you know nothing about magic.
Yeah.
You know very little to nothing about real magic.
controlled the shadows, curses of death. She warps the mind. She delights in making your brain go whoop 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 whoop. She even knows feeble mind.
Oh no.
I think our minds are already pretty feeble.
I'm actually
Mine
quite
isn't.
quite embellishment.
Then there's the goblin, who is called Ranto, because that is all he ever says during combat, like a fucking Pokemon.
Oh god, he's one of those.
Ronto.
One
Oh
thing he
god,
can,
he's like that guy from Jujutsu Kaisen who can only speak in by using the names of sushi ingredients.
that probably works
What-
a lot better in Japanese.
What a weird old guy.
This weird goblin could easily jump many feet through the air, catch people, and then he could whirl and toss them all over the place. So long, Gay Bowser, indeed.
Oh, I thought he pulls out a rapier and impales people while jumping around.
No, he just has really big hands.
It's got the grabby hands. It's gonna get you.
Yeah,
I kind of don't like the idea of like a goblin who like leaps around and tries to touch you with his giant hands.
He grabs
He's
Claire
like,
and
"Owie."
snaps her in half. Right over his knee. The ninja is he's a ninja. He's got fancy tumbling moves where he rolls through people, and then he's got the disorienting tumble. He's got the sneak attack. What else did you expect from the guy like him? But what really got him was he had this weird where he does like the hand gesture thing, and then he does like like he hit a pressure point, and then he started vibrating wildly. It sounded pretty nasty.
This is
Yeah.
nasty.
Well, I'm convinced that I say we get the hell away from
Then
these
there was that.
people.
Then there was that weird rat that kept talking in a language they just couldn't understand.
Bonjour.
So wait, the party has two people that they who cannot like speak to you.
I mean, it was only during combat that Ronto insisted on saying his name a whole bunch.
Yeah. What one literally just screams his name, and the other is like gibbering
Okay,
moon speaking.
I'm
at
gonna
you.
say one thing. We can't confirm it's his name.
Right. Okay.
Oh God, it's possible he's
What-
just using it to deceive you.
No,
Someone
no.
else's name. His name is Dave.
Yeah, his name is Frank. He's been trying to tell us for like weeks.
And then there's the rat. The rat throws electric bombs and everything around, and well, he likes poisons. In fact, he's just covered in poison. So if you hit him, he splashes poison all over you.
Okay, so at least I know not to throw poison at him. I guess. He just screams Korean at you for no reason.
Can you imagine splash of poison over you as you hit this rat?
How's
Slap
that
him
gonna
in your
work?
hands- Slap him in your hands covered in goo. It's like,
I don't fucking know. Why are your bombs so big?
Because I am a like scientific genius in my field.
Can't just ask someone why their bombs are big. God.
That's why, Savvy. But a rat just leaking poison, that just sounds like a condition.
Get out of here. Anyway, that's what you get. They didn't like the fight. They got their asses whooped. They had a good start, but then they crumbled under pressure. Even their modifier couldn't make things better.
That's a shame.
Any idea which direction they were headed?
Well, they should still be at the fight site. Apparently, they've
Good.
attracted a lot of detractors, shall we say.
But we're the real main characters.
I mean, they already beat up that Goku nerd and his orange gi.
Oh no, Goku.
The actual protagonist of the story is.
Guys we fought like day one.
Oh no, yeah, the actual like protagonists. Oh no.
Well, don't worry, you're the guys who have to bring them back from the darkness with the power of friendship later. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Great, we're in
That-
fairy tale.
This is still like the first third of their arc. It's fine.
I'm not kidding. By the way, at some point you will in fact be having to bring them back from the brink of darkness with the power of friendship. It's great.
Oh man, it's like Arbeth, don't blow them up. F these guys.
Yo, fuck it.
It's like hanging from the ledge with his foot. It's like, I want to win this.
Arbeth, why did
I
you
lo-
betray us?
I light up.
Arbeth pulls her headband from over her eye, showing she's got an Arcaki Sharingan.
No, Baby Brows has it.
Your baby brows pushed Arbeth off a cliff. You were my only friend.
Baby Brows.
Arcaki Sharingan.
I light up a dang big alchemy fire and just go, screw the heart of the cards.
Claire, you can't win if you screw the heart of the cards.
Yeah, you need those. Gonna have terrible draws from now on.
God
Unless
dang.
you're going against the antagonist this season, they'll always draw the card they need to make the thing harder for you. So the heart of the card seems kind of like a dick. Because remember in like that one filler arc where every single guy always drew the seal of Orichalcos despite only owning one of them?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Stop bringing attention to it. God dang it. But yeah, these people sound like jerks, but it also sounds like they got like some. We might want to be careful.
Sounds like they do that same thing we do.
Look at
Actually-
you! Look at you! Look at you!
Claire, did you post it?
No, that was
That was
Oh
me.
wow, that was you.
Disney's a powerful gal. Did you know that a true fact about Rocket Power? Did you know that Otto was the character who deserved to die the most in that show?
Apparently, someone actually
Wow.
compiled it.
What?
Yeah, there were many times where Otto should have died, but got away with it because he's the main character and it's a kid show.
Yeah, and he's also just like a repugnant, like vile little.
I would
B-word.
love to see that someday.
It's,
Anyway.
it's actually kind of a weird show.
I mean, I kind of liked it back in the day, but to be
It
fair,
was one of the few shows that was non-directly. It was fairly episodic, but had character development throughout its seasons.
it's also
I-
was way better than some of the other stuff that was on TV at the time.
This is also true.
I never heard of it until well after it ended.
I mean, here in the Netherlands, we get a weird delayed schedule, like the Jetsons were on when I was little. So, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we get a weird mishmash of shows as well.
You Americans have no understanding for what it's like to grow up in a drop-fed version of your culture.
Oh no!
I-
What I'm assuming is even weirder is like, imagine growing up being like a Central European anime fan, where what you're getting is a local dub based off the German dub, based off the English dub of a Japanese show.
Anyway,
Also,
before we end the session with the cliffhanger of the fight, I would like to ask again: are you going for these boys, or what?
I have,
It sounds like a bad idea.
I think it's a bad idea at the moment because I have an idea.
I mean, it's a great way to get some of that audience appreciation.
Oh, we'll go for them, but see, I thought of a new idea.
what?
What's the idea?
You know how I was able to jingle jangle through bit and we're able to see past fights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys fought more than once, and we still don't have enough information. We can gain more information using the bit.
I don't want to push us doing that. That they might catch on to it eventually.
I think the more times we do it, eventually we're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, but they hate these guys, so I mean... Come on, Kujan. Don't you want to be cool?
Bethany already has her hands over her ears for deniability.
La 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 la.
She has to turn her back.
Our just stares at Bethany, covering her ears, going, "Does you have those? Does that do anything? Like,
Am
how
I
do you
helping?
hear?"
But yeah, I don't think that's particularly a good idea. But I mean, it would help us figure out exactly what they're doing to shift the tide in their favor.
These are bad guys. We are good guys. Are says in the most corny, bad way as imaginable.
No, I think if we are going to fight them,
We could set up a place for them, like call them out, and then like be like, "Hey, here."
I mean, technically, your fights have to take place in fight sites or team HQs. For broadcasting purposes. Also, it's where the slowdown fields are.
yeah,
Alright,
they have
yeah.
slowdown fields. They have the
I mean,
magic event summoning.
you can totally do that, by the way. You can totally just fight them outside of the tournament if you really want to.
I mean, there's not a lot of point in that, really. We're here to fight for the tournament, and if we fight them outside of that, then we're just being rude.
And if you want to
The-
poison them or weaken them before the fight, before you challenge, it's also totally allowed.
Yes, it is. But I do have a definite thing of advice we should follow. We should definitely not let them challenge us to a place they want to go, because that's just asking for it.
Yeah.
Eh.
And it sounds like a whole bunch of other people are getting drawn to that location to fight them. So clearly they've probably got their heels dug in and they're prepared for stuff. So I think
Maybe we
maybe
should
going
Watch
out-
them and see what they're doing in that location from a distance.
And that kind of coincides with, Arvis' suggestion of looking into Beth a bit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not gonna argue about it too hard. I'm just saying. I mean, it's like kind of the same thing, ain't it?
Well, just watching them isn't breaking the rules, though.
yeah, I think doing a little bit of recon and just kind of watching first is probably our best bet. And then we can decide whether it's worth actually taking them on. But even then, there's the cooldown to worry about, because if we're going to watch them fight, then there's going to be a period of time when no one can challenge them.
Point. What do you
I think we
Peter?
have. Yeah, what were you saying?
I'm actually fine with reconnaissance part.
Alright.
Now, just because you would probably, if you yourself aren't already thinking of it, just subtly hinting at the potential, they might be expecting people to show up, and, all they have to do is challenge you and you're kind of locked in.
You
Said
know,
we got a thing against that if we don't want to fight them.
Didn't
Well,
you
I
already
mean,
use
we're
that?
probably going
no,
No, we didn't.
Oh,
to.
yeah.
Yeah, we were debating using it when the
100
enforcer
people should-
challenged us.
Oh yeah, the enforcers, and then I was saying we could use it against the like massive crowd of people, but it turns out those people were easily blown to pieces.
Yeah, it ends up explosives and me breathing fire sort of fucked them over.
But
So yeah, no,
yeah.
we still have that.
I mean, push comes to shove, we're halfway planning on fighting them already. So even if they do catch us and challenge us, then worst case scenario, we just fight them a little bit before we're ready. We've got a decent amount of information. But information isn't much if we don't have counter plans in place.
Yeah. Bella, what do you think?
I out of character. If we want to know how they fight and how they're like dealing with things, Bit's the best option. But in character, I think we should, do recon. Check out, how they're holding themselves up.
Well, clearly the in character you matters more than your out of character
Yeah.
you. So
Yeah.
yeah, the whole party unanimously kind of agrees. We just want to reconnaissance them because we have an out, like Sala or Dizzy mentioned. Who
I
mentioned it?
mentioned.
You mentioned it, right?
Yeah, Zyla mentioned.
Like Baby Bros mentioned.
Yeah, like Baby Bros
Stop
mentioned.
stealing my thoughts. Baby Browse.
Baby brows.
It just sips them like a mind flayer. Just
No, it's worse. Baby Browse turns everything to a comic and then steals my speech bubble.
he has Gwenpool powers.
Yes.
That's nightmarish, actually.
So, heading on over.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Nova.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The bridge
And there's
fight.
landmines everywhere.
Pretty sure it would have hurt them detonate on other teams if that was the case. The bridge fight site is a small town that has built a bridge over the river. That's about it. I think it's the one place I accidentally showed you the one time. But there seems to be a fight already going on. Although by the sounds of it, you might only catch the tail end of it. Rushing on over. There's a few banged up teams near you who don't look like they're doing, what's it called, too hot. Yeah, they're not doing too hot. There's this team of wizards who have gotten their whole face like, oh, they look too roughed up. Let's put it like that. There's a few fine archers who have equally paid the price for their arrogance.
Oh.
As you watch, you see that they don't just fight to win. They don't just employ tactics to just achieve success. At times, you watch some of them stand over an already downed opponent and then pretty much powerbomb on their arms or legs to break them.
Oh.
Which is probably why the people you're sitting next to are actually injured instead of just worn out or in need of a rest. Because, as I said, the non-lethality field you can totally bypass if you want to. And healing a broken arm or leg is something most healing magic just can't easily do.
Yeah, it takes a bit of time.
Or some potent magic. In addition, the magic these guys wield is quite powerful. Entire masses of black tentacles emerge. At times, people are confused, controlled, or paralyzed. Fields of speed and slowdown. They command many forces.
Uh-huh.
The fight ends in a decisive victory for the Lightkeepers. And as the announcer just kind of shifts around, it's like blah 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 blah. You watch them walk over and they look over their opponents, grab what looks to be their most prized possession, and just break it, huck it, or keep it.
Oh, these guys are bullies.
And when any of them speaks up, they just get a boot in the face. Then they step to the center of the arena, climb on top of the small rickety buildings, and go, "All right, who's next?" You see a little pale goblin. He's cyan, faded cyan, if anything. He's like flexing his muscles.
That Neo gif is very fitting for what they're doing.
Yeah, that was all I could think of when this is being described.
The fuck?
No, look, I'm sorry. That gif is hot, but
I was about to say, some people are probably into that.
unfortunately,
Claire's
Disney. Yeah, unfortunately, Disney. I am very into it.
God, okay, Claire, into the trash can you go.
I deserve it.
I'll put you
Please-
in there
please
upside
save it.
down with the lid on your butt.
Please save it for after the fight.
Saving that gif, actually.
I can't believe you're into getting stepped on by this feral gremlin of a goblin.
It was Alice Golden, definitely. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest.
Oh wait, is the witch a booby lady? I think she's a booby lady.
Booby lady.
She's a witch.
That's
it's
what I
gotta
call
be.
that's what I call any female character where the design like obviously is trying to accentuate her chest. I call them booby ladies because it draws attention to the fact that it happens way more often than I'm comfortable with. Where? Oh no, she's in the other book. Okay, gotcha. Ugh, let's see. Where are you, lady? Forgot her name. Whoops.
Also, this other gif, I just love this gif. This is such a painful fucking gif.
What is this?
Yeah, because Ichi
Ow.
gets a sword mashed into his face.
Through his own mask.
I
Howie.
need that for seeing. Oh
How am I
gosh.
supposed to look all edgy and cool without my
Oh
mask?
god, I forgot
Also,
how
my
much.
fucking nose. The flat of my sword went into my nose. Oh my god.
Jerkbait, stop! Why are you acting up? What is what?
Is she
Mickey?
baby?
Claire, you know nothing about shark bait. I'm trying to find this art of this lady so that I can identify whether or not she's a booby lady. But I don't think I'm gonna be given that chance. Oh god, I forgot how much there's just paintings of rich aristocrats in book 2.
Scanning for boobies.
You'll figure out why there's so many pictures of rich aristocrats, and I don't like it. Okay, I don't know where the frick this guy's hanging out. This lady. She's in the back of book 1. Don't tell me she's in.
Booby!
Claire, get your head out of the boobs.
You the
Did you
ones who
know
keep
that
saying
Benjamin
booby.
Franklin wanted to get rid of the letter C?
Oh, I found it. I mean, it ain't great. It ain't great.
I mean, she's not really a booby lady, but I kind of like her design with like her implements on her hair.
I like that her hair is like a massive tentacles about to steal your wallet.
The one on the bottom left has stolen your potions.
Stolen your eye drops.
Yoink!
So, guys, I lean over. If we fight, lady, I stab her first. My sword is good against mages now.
Probably an idea.
Yeah.
The sooner we deal with, magic, the better.
Yeah, get rid of their support first. Which means you, Thea,
That's me.
you get big. And you
Okay,
pimp slap that goblin to the moon.
Jerkbait, calm down. I'm not letting you out if you're gonna act like that.
Wait, Bia, you're a sword caster.
Sort of.
If you're bullied, you have ways to like protect yourself from being bullied, right?
Kinda.
Why are we talking about bullying?
Because like I do worry about going against casters and bullying them, but I do want to get the caster out of the way.
Well, I mean, Bea's like a buff caster, though.
Yep.
Like, look at these arms. Lean over and gives a squeeze to the arm.
Hey.
Ow,
These
you
things are
bruised
buff.
me.
Arm falls over, is noodle.
Deflates just.
Bia's wearing anchor arms.
Well, Ronto is waiting for someone to come up and challenge him, but ooh, after that last
Are we
one, a lot of
going?
teams are like discussing their odds.
Are we going in or are we going in?
I mean, they can't beat 100.
Oh, strong bout of acid in my mouth. Oh,
Oh no,
Ooh, that's the worst.
the spicy.
very spicy. I got the old spicy. Don't know why I'm eating keychains, but don't ask.
Why are you eating keychains?
Okay, now I'm crying. Thanks.
Just because they were in the oven doesn't mean they were food.
Wrong.
You're gonna sign your death warrant or what?
I
mean,
Excellent. Then we move to the bridge site. You challenge them, or do they challenge you? Like, what's the order of operations?
I mean, we'll call them out. We call the bitches.
How many feathers do you wager?
We need 2 more.
Then 2 it is. And so you are brought to the arena. You can put yourself down however you like.
this is very finicky with the halls and stuff.
I don't know who's funnier, the goblin or the ninja.
Well, they're
I'm
both-
assuming it's going to be Kujan and Bea up front. So,
This
Claire,
place is
I'm moving you backwards.
a bit tight. I don't think I can transform here.
Welcome to the arena. Today we have once more the Lightkeepers who have been on a fantastic win streak so far. But on the other hand, we have so far yet undefeated The Dapper Scamps.
That's us.
Don't forget
Well, you
the
might want to move
Lightkeepers.
closer behind us.
Don't forget their song, which sounds mildly French, because they have a mildly French person on their team. It's the best reason to pick your music.
But the French person's a ninja.
The lady in the back, who appears to be the leader, judging by the fact that she's the one who starts talking. Ah. Now there's something we'd love to do. Step on the toes of someone who's already gotten their head full. She holds up her hand, and as she folds it into a fist, it cracks loudly enough for you to hear, which sounds like arthritis, if anything.
Yeah, Kujon is actually about to yell about how that gives arthritis, he thinks. Scientific studies are actually inconclusive.
And also, you also are undefeated, so your heads are equally full. So we could crush your toes.
Oh gosh, I was not expecting this initiative order. Whoops.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't think we were actually gonna start the fight.
Oh no, I just wanted to see what the initiative order was gonna be
Okay.
when like the
Faye
announcer
gets to go
goes fight.
first.
It's a bit late to start a whole fight, but yeah.
Apparently, Bay gets the opening move.
Turn into a
Had it.
snake.
Turn to Sharkbait, the most powerful.
I mean, like, it's not too big if you don't turn into something that's like too big.
Wide.
What can you turn into? Wait, can you only turn into big things?
Yeah, the height and casting means, well, I can turn into like a wasp or something, but it's not gonna help.
But yeah, I think you found yourself a weakness. Like
Well, yeah,
holes.
not completely useless though, but yeah, well,
Oh, Barbaros hides. Like
it's hiding behind a single flower.
Next
Sharkbait.
time, can our heroes win against opponents who cheat like little dirty boys? Who knows?
I'm just kind of curious how they cheat.
I mean, from a game perspective, they just basically get a hero point every round, sort of.
Every
Really?
round?
Yeah, they can just say you have disadvantage or I have advantage now. From a narrative perspective, they've just booby trapped the whole area and they've got all these slick tricks up their sleeves.
What if we destroy the whole area?
At that point,
probably
you
gonna
probably have to
get
pay
it.
for property damage, but it would work.
Okay. Arbeth.
Is your plan really going to be nuke the place?
Yes.
You
You can't
colonialist
cheat if-
bastards.
You
That-
can't
now-
cheat if there's nothing left.
Now I'm gonna put out something out there. I actually have even more advanced demolition.
Yeah. Do what you did last time,
Yeah,
but
but
do more of it.
there's a problem though.
Hmm.
Quick alchemy doesn't affect my demolition.
How
Yeah,
long
well,
will it take?
it takes some time to set up that kind of destruction.
I think that's actually up to Safion, the whole me setting up demolition charges.
Oh, Claire, you dummy. I mean, you can't do it in the middle of a fight. Probably.
Yeah.
Also, I just love the idea. It's like, okay, so if you step forward, there might be a booby giant barrel of explosives launches at them.
Oh,
Wait,
cool.
what are you?
Great.
Great, we're blinded.
Turns out that they decided to mix things up because that's just fun. There's a moderate fog, which means everyone beyond 20 feet, beyond 5 feet, is a little tougher to see.
Well, that affects them too, at least.
It does. But that's what makes it fucking funny. Everyone hated that. And you know what? Let's put in a... I'll let you decide. What would you prefer? Would you prefer a quirky battle rule? Would you prefer something just nuts? Or would you prefer there's just a monster or two around here?
Nuts, 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 nuts.
Pain. Nuts.
Everyone else, what do you feel like?
What's the worst that could happen when picking nuts?
I do like quirky.
Starts just raining meteors.
Another order effect is possible. One is that there is no more air, like you just end up in an immediate vacuum.
We would fucking win.
Another hilarious one is that the person with the lowest hit points gets eliminated every round, and then alternatingly, it's the lowest HP, which is also fucking hilarious when you think about it. There's one which is all damage is just doubled. It's called double damage danger, and it's 2 exclamation points because it's a double, and I'm very, very happy.
Oh,
That
there
would
it is.
make me ridiculous.
Another fucking hilarious one is Waterworld, where you're just all underwater.
Oh, I'd like that one.
I would too. I have a swim speed now.
But I think just regular
No,
rule.
nuts. I want to go nuts.
If
What
we
do you
get a
guys
tie, I
think?
will apply every single tie that's possible.
Oh
What
god.
do you see, Bella?
So
Or-
you have to vote for something, and they will vote for something too. That's me being. All hell breaks loose. A monster, a new victory condition, or a quirky battle rule.
I'm fine with quirky battle rule.
Actually,
Yeah.
alternate victory condition could be useful.
I think quirky.
No, I want to go crazy.
All right, Bella. Dizzy. Last vote. You get both in a tie.
I don't know if I want both.
Do both. Just go ape shit.
And
All right.
okay, let's do both.
All right. Un.
Chaos.
Quirky battle rules. The best defense is a good offense. Everyone's defenses suck.
Oh, that
Uh-oh.
actually makes one of my abilities work less. That means that my dueling dance just evens out.
Next up is a new victory condition. I love this one I just called. Hey, we got musical chairs.
Yeah.
Oh
Wait.
no!
What?
As you're like ready for combat, apparently the teams are just scrambled.
You
We'll
are
fig-
now attacking.
Oh my god, if it's me and the goblin, then you have 2 fast stabby people.
He's not that fast. You're faster, but to be fair, you're very difficult to catch up with.
I also have wall jumping.
Okay, so apparently shit's gonna go fucking wild.
So what? Oh, this is gonna get weird.
So it's foggy. Everyone is incapable of defending himself properly. And for some reason, there's musical chairs going on.
So, what are the teams? I want to know.
I think we'll figure that one out next time.
Okay. Because I'm just imagining, like,
Because
it starts up.
I didn't think that one through, but I thought it was funny to add anyway.
I'm just thinking, like, what happens is the team battle is Kujan,
Yeah.
Bea, Arbeth,
Fine.
and Hair Lady, and then we just turn around and stab Bella.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. This just got way more hilarious than I thought. This is gonna be... Okay! This is gonna be one hell of a fight.
I'm
What
scared.
happening?
I'm scared.
I'm gonna love this one. Welcome to the extreme of how silly these fights can get.
What is?
Can't you see them? There's a friend in the
Uh-oh.
arena now. And he goes
Oh,
Oh, there's
no.
a demi-lich?
Oh no.
who has no party affiliation. He just does what he likes. Which, unfortunately,
Well,
demi-liches
the
are not
hell?
liches. So most he's gonna eat your head. God, I love that he actually has a actually have a bite attack.
Hump.
So while we're in the middle of the teams murdering each
Just
other,
floating
a
skull
demi-lich
eating
just
your head.
shows up.
It's just a floating skull biting your head.
Why?
I don't know. Ask him. He apparently signed up for this.
No, we didn't.
I was hoping for literally anyone else on that table. If only because those guys have names and they're cool. One of them I even gave a name, Elemental Mayhem. They were like, oh, one of each elemental's cute. One of them is called Big G. He's called Big
Oh.
G. Go to
How
bed.
could you hate someone named Big G?
He's
go
a
to
big brass
bed.
dragon who tells bad jokes. He sponsored a large portion of the situations so that he could have a stage for himself.
Big
Amazing.
idiot.
Next time, how will this chaos unfold? How can this get any better? I'm honestly just tempted to keep rolling because this is what happens when the deck of many gives you everything you want. Oh. Oh, I'm dying here. Oh. Next time, the fight of the ages.